Something major is stirring in the currency world tonight, and if you hold Iraqi dinars or Vietnamese dong, this could be the moment you've been waiting for. Across several regions, preparations are reportedly underway for a wave of new exchange centers designed specifically for dinar and dong holders. The announcement has caught the attention of investors and collectors who've followed this story for years. Many are asking one question: could tomorrow mark a turning point for foreign currency exchanges? In today's special report, we'll explore what's being discussed, why it matters, and what every currency holder needs to know before taking action. Stay tuned, because the next few minutes could change how you see the dinar and dong story forever. Over the past several months, the global currency landscape has seen a slow but noticeable shift. As financial systems adapt to new economic realities, certain niche currencies have begun receiving renewed interest. The Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong, once seen primarily as speculative holdings, are again becoming a topic of discussion among currency enthusiasts. Reports suggest that several financial networks have been testing new exchange frameworks, systems capable of handling high-volume verifications and secure transactions. While not officially confirmed by major banks, these claims have created a strong buzz among investors hoping for streamlined ways to exchange their holdings safely and legally. These rumored new exchange centers are described as specialized facilities focusing on high-value foreign currency verification and conversion. They are said to use advanced authentication tools, the same kind of technology used by central banks to confirm note legitimacy. The centers would reportedly be staffed by trained professionals familiar with international currency valuation. For dinar and dong holders, this raises understandable excitement. Many have been waiting years for easier access to transparent, regulated exchange options. However, it's equally important to remember that not every online claim about currency redemption centers has been verified by government or banking authorities. That's why today's report will focus on helping viewers separate verified facts from speculation. If these new centers do begin operations tomorrow, as some online discussions claim, they could represent a test phase in a broader financial plan. Typically, when new exchange services are launched, institutions conduct soft openings, first allowing small groups of customers to participate while systems are monitored. This ensures quality control and helps detect issues before full-scale launch. For viewers planning to visit any listed centers, it's crucial to verify the address and operating status directly through official financial institution websites or verified contact numbers. Never rely solely on social media lists or forwarded links without confirmation. Now, let's talk about what such a process might look like. If these centers operate as described, customers would likely need to present government-issued identification, proof of address, and, in some cases, documentation of their original currency purchase. This helps authorities track legitimate exchanges and prevents money laundering concerns. Once verified, currency holders might have options for check, direct deposit, or wire transfer payments, depending on the amount being exchanged. Transactions involving larger amounts would naturally require additional verification steps, which could take more time. Patience and preparation would be key during any such event. For many long-time dinar and dong holders, the idea of organized exchange centers has been something of a dream scenario. After years of waiting and monitoring exchange rates, the possibility of specialized locations designed just for these currencies represents a glimmer of progress. Still, experts caution that optimism should be balanced with realism. Exchange centers, even if operational, are only part of the larger economic picture. Currency value depends on national fiscal policy, international demand, and monetary reform, not simply the existence of a new exchange location. Understanding that broader context helps investors make informed, responsible choices. Recent developments in Iraq's financial sector have shown gradual movement toward modernization and currency stability. Government agencies have focused on strengthening banking transparency, reducing corruption, and increasing foreign trade confidence. These reforms take time, but they build the foundation for long-term economic growth,
Similarly, Vietnam's ongoing digital transformation has improved its banking systems, making financial services more accessible to global investors. These shifts might help explain why renewed conversations about the dinar and dong are resurfacing now. A stable financial environment always attracts attention, and these two nations appear to be working steadily in that direction. If you're watching from home and wondering, how do I find these centers? The answer is to proceed cautiously. Many online posts may provide location lists or sign up forms claiming to connect users to exchange facilities. Always verify through trusted financial sources.
If a legitimate itch registry exists, it will be connected to recognized financial institutions or official government portals. Look for HTTPS websites, check for public contact numbers, and avoid sites that request sensitive personal or banking information upfront. Scammers often target currency holders during times of heightened excitement, so protecting your personal data is vital. It's also helpful to remember how genuine currency exchanges operate under law. In most countries, any foreign currency exchange above a certain threshold must comply with anti-money laundering regulations. That means full identity verification, reporting requirements, and accurate documentation of where funds are coming from and where they're going. A legitimate center would never ask you to surrender your currency without providing official receipts or transaction statements. If anyone promises exclusive early rates or private exchanges, that should be treated as a red flag. Real financial systems operate with transparency and accountability. For those new to the foreign currency community, let's take a brief look back at why the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong attract such attention. Following the Iraq War and subsequent economic restructuring, some investors speculated that the dinar might eventually revalue to reflect oil-based economic growth. The Vietnamese dong drew similar interest as Vietnam's manufacturing sector expanded globally. Over time, these currencies became symbols of speculative optimism. But it's crucial to remember, currency markets are highly regulated and influenced by numerous economic variables. Exchange rates fluctuate based on demand, supply, inflation, and government monetary policy, not prediction or rumor. So, what should responsible currency holders do as these exchange center discussions circulate? The best approach is to stay informed and document everything. Keep your purchase receipts, certificates of authenticities, if provided, and note serial numbers of your currency bundles. Having this information ready will make any legitimate verification process faster and safer. Also, consider consulting a professional financial advisor familiar with foreign currency exchanges. They can help interpret current market conditions and ensure you remain compliant with your country's legal requirements. Communication is another important piece of this puzzle. If tomorrow truly marks the opening of new centers, there will likely be announcements from recognized financial outlets or government spokespeople. Watch for updates from credible financial news agencies rather than relying solely on community groups or chat forums. Remember, authentic news include verifiable statements, not screenshots or anonymous posts. By focusing on trusted sources, you'll stay informed without falling prey to misinformation or exaggerated claims that circulate during times of excitement. In the days ahead, expect social media activity to spike among currency-related communities. Some will share hopeful stories, others will voice skepticism. That's natural when anticipation meets uncertainty. The smartest thing you can do is observe carefully, keep notes, and avoid emotional decisions. Currency markets can move slowly, and legitimate financial changes are almost always preceded by formal announcements. If you see urgent updates demanding immediate action, pause and verify before responding. It's better to wait one extra day for clarity than to rush into a potentially unsafe situation. Assuming these exchange centers do begin operations, even in limited form, it would be wise to watch how they perform in their first few weeks. Track reports of wait times, security measures, and customer feedback. Responsible news outlets, including this channel, will continue monitoring developments and bringing you clear, balanced coverage. Transparency is what builds long-term trust between financial institutions and the public. Whether tomorrow marks a full launch or simply a step forward, the key takeaway is preparation, not panic. Viewers should also consider tax implications. In most countries, converting a foreign currency into your national currency can be considered a taxable event. That means profits or gains might be subject to capital gains tax. Keeping organized records ensures you stay compliant with local regulations. Consulting a qualified tax professional can save you trouble later and provide peace of mind. Responsible investors treat documentation as seriously as the exchange itself, because the goal is not just to exchange currency, but to do so legally, safely, and with full transparency. As the countdown to tomorrow continues, excitement and caution should go hand in hand. History shows that major financial changes rarely happen overnight, but steady progress often leads to real opportunities over time. If you hold dinars or dong, take this moment to organize your records, review your information, and stay alert for verified updates. The coming days may bring clarity, or they may simply be another step in a longer process toward legitimate exchange options. Either way, staying informed is your best investment. Our channel, Iraqi Dinar News, remains committed to providing accurate and balanced coverage of every development that affects the dinar and dong community. As soon as official confirmations or updates emerge, we'll report them clearly and factually. Subscribe, stay tuned, and share this video with fellow currency holders who want to understand what's happening. Not just hear speculation. Your awareness helps keep the entire community safer and better informed. Before we close, please remember this report is for informational purposes only. It does not provide financial or investment advice. Always verify any exchange-related information directly with licensed financial institutions or official government agencies before taking action. Protect your assets, stay skeptical of unverified claims, and make decisions based on confirmed data. Thank you for watching Iraqi Dinar News. Stay informed, stay safe, and we'll see you in our next update.